Oh, okay. All right, we're going. Welcome back. We are Ensmaten Yourself. What if you just change the name right now to Ensmaten Yourself?
Well, we wouldn't even have to change the spelling. So
yeah, I know.
that's actually,
people just be saying it wrong.
We don't have to change any of the branding.
The T-shirt, the 10,000 T-shirts we printed.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, now that we haven't printed T-shirts.
We haven't printed T-shirts.
But if we had printed T-shirts, we wouldn't be able to do anything with the name for like at least a year.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no. Unfortunately, we don't have a sponsor for this episode.
I think they were all scared off by Ronald using all those horrible words.
That was a PR disaster. Yeah, we got our PR manager Katie on that. She's been working overtime for zero pay because we make $0.
But she gets time and a half for her overtime,
for $0,
which is great. So yeah, she makes 1.5 times as much money.
Is zero.
That's the joke.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought you were just being like, duh. But yeah, no, we Katie showed me this podcast earlier today.
Yeah.
I just finished work like an hour ago, so I haven't had much time to listen to them. And we listened to a bit in the car, and they were pretty funny. They were called Nerds with Words. Personal jinx. No. Yeah, look, they were pretty funny. She was talking to them on Facebook today. And yeah, give them a check out. Just don't stop listening to our podcast now, though.
Continue this podcast,
and then theirs.
Then calmly make your way to Nerds with Words.
Yeah, they're good. I think they're also on Podbean. I don't know. We're listening on her phone, so probably on iTunes.
I think a lot of try iTunes, try Castbox. Like we just showed up on Castbox. I didn't even try to get us on there. So
yeah, they
it's probably there.
When you look us up, it says like a thing at the top on Castbox. This was a what is it, RSS feed?
Yep.
This was an RSS feed found on the internet or something, and we've just put it on here. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks. Thanks for asking.
No, that's good because that's actually the app I use.
Oh.
So that's. Have you noticed we got one listen a week from Castbox?
Was that you?
Yeah.
Wow, you listen
It's
to
me
this
making
shit?
sure it works.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah, I listen to it for 10 seconds and then I'm like, okay, that's enough. I can't stand the sound of my own voice.
Oh. I listened to the whole Ronald episode just to make sure
I can't stand the sound of Ronald's voice.
Just to make sure you cut out all the racial slurs.
Did we?
No, you missed a couple. But yeah, I know there was the whole bit with Michael Jackson. Yes.
No. I took out the really bad ones. Well, actually, no. I just bleeped. I bleeped things that weren't even there just for the comedic value of it.
Yeah, it was hilarious. But yeah, no, the point of this one was go check out Nerds with Words after.
What we really needed to take out was that Ronald's when Ronald started outlining his plan for the future of the human genome. He got into all that that weird occult stuff. He started he said, what did he say? Like Aryans? Is that it? Ryans? Orion?
Aryan.
There we go. That's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. He it was really weird. He started scratching he tore his shirt off because he was the only one dressed, and then
I don't know why
pentagrams into his like scratching a pentagram into his chest. It was really weird. I don't know, man. And we
he was pretty well sculpted already. Like he didn't need to keep carving, you know.
Oh yeah, no, we got the point. It's like, yeah, dude, there's a little red line on your thing. We can see it's a. No, he went full on
Yeah, and it's weird because
cleaning the studio was terrible.
Yeah, and I never thought someone would so seamlessly combine Satanism and Nazism in one go.
Weren't the Nazis really into it?
Well, they were really into like the occult. Yeah, I don't know if that's Satanism or they were into
weren't they trying to
secret demons,
weaponize ghosts or something?
Yeah,
weaponize poltergeists?
Yeah, and but I think they were into Norse occultism.
Oh, okay.
So they were into because they thought that they were Norsemen, even though they were very much not.
Yeah, very much.
And they called themselves Aryans, but Aryans are actually from Iran.
Yeah.
So
no, I remember you saying that a while ago.
Like that's the actual ethnicity, Aryan. So, and they are far from like white and blue eyes. I don't even think they can get blue eyes. Definitely can't get blonde hair.
I know. I've met a lot of Israeli people through work, and they like a lot of them have like, like tropical water, that kind of blue.
Yep.
Yeah, they have like eyes like that color. A lot of Israelis.
No, it's because they're really weird because they're like a hodgepodge of
just everything because everyone.
Yeah, because they got the European Jews, and then they've got like the Middle Eastern Jews, basically all the different like subgroups of Jews in the world, all got into one country.
Huh.
And then so like a lot of them are really good looking. Actually, it's really weird.
Okay.
Let's yeah.
All right, cool. Let's step away from vague racism. What's the topic for this week? Oh, episode.
Well, we're going to kick off with. I'm not going to say what the topic is.
Yeah.
Yet, I'm just going to like.
I'm going to guess.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
All right. Do you drink 8 glasses of water a day?
I'd probably drink about a litre or so.
Because they say you need to get 8 glasses of water a day.
8 shot glasses.
See, that's the thing. What kind of glass?
Eyeglasses.
It's like, it's so hard to fill with water.
It's
I keep spilling it.
I keep spilling it. It's only like
it's too flat.
It's like a millimeter of depth. No, yeah, so do you drink 8 glasses of water a day?
Well, no, because I drink 2-litre bottles of water a day. If I'm being good.
Yeah, I have a litre bottle in the fridge at work and I just fill that up.
But I mean, that's the thing. I'm not drinking 8 glasses. Am I unhealthy? All of a sudden?
It's got to come out of the glass and you've got to sit at the sink and do it all in one go.
But yeah, that's the thing. Because it's like if I had 8 shot glasses of water a day, does that still count?
Yes. So what was the topic? Was that the topic?
Health myths.
Oh, health myths.
Yeah.
Oh.
I told you beforehand that what the topic was.
I don't remember this.
On the group chat. We have a group chat. It's off the hook.
It's lit AF, I do believe the kids are calling it. I don't remember that.
It was like the
I
last
would have asked
message
people at work because people at work are all about those health myths.
Well, I've got a whole bunch, and then like I'll say one, and then you'll be like, "Oh, that reminds me of," and then we'll be sweet.
Cool, tangential conversation.
But how about that theme song?
Learning. Smart. Self-help. Podcast.
And beginning of mind. Is that the theme song?
Yeah, that's where we're going to put it.
That's where we're going to put the theme song? Okay,
Yep.
cool.
I'm not going to cut that out. That's
I'm
pretty
not
funny.
gonna cut that out. That's funny. And we're back.
Well, all right, let's go down to the most controversial like issue related to health in history. In the history of health, possibly ever, eggs. Where do you stand on eggs? Are you pro eggs?
I love me some eggs. I love all kinds of eggs. Scrambled, the fried, what's the other one? Poached.
Well, there's a lot of ways you can do it too.
Yeah.
I guess meringue would count, even though it's
Meringue is egg, yeah.
Yeah, it's eggs.
Mayonnaise is egg white.
And then there's the weird one is when you take it to the next level and you, what was it called? This thing where it's on the toast and you put like hollandaise sauce on it. Benedict.
Yeah, eggs Benedict.
It's a poached egg with hollandaise, which contains egg.
Yeah, egg sauce. Imagine if we started calling like hollandaise and mayo like Dutch. Where's Holland? Is that Dutch?
Oh, I think it's called the Netherlands now.
Yeah. Netherlands egg sauce and egg sauce. I'm going to start calling mayo egg sauce.
Nether sauce.
Hashtag egg sauce.
Okay, nether sauce sounds like something out of Minecraft.
Yeah, nether sauce. It's got that sweet sauce.
Void mayonnaise.
No, but yeah, because eggs keep flipping and flopping, don't they?
Yeah, they're always like, oh, it's got cholesterol, you shouldn't eat it. And then they're like, oh, no, it's really healthy, you should eat
it's
it.
got lots of protein. It's
Well,
probably
yeah.
like the big egg industry, like the evil egg industry. Just like, and then like, I don't know, the milk industry, I assume they're like,
I reckon it'd be the sugar industry.
what?
I don't know why, it's just the sugar industry is super dodgy.
No, the milk industry.
Oh, because they have cows.
Yeah, because they have cows. And
Cows hate chickens. It's a
known
well-known rivalry.
No, but yeah, it's like... Actually, there's a funny video where... I think it might be a college humor thing. Please don't crucify me for that. I like college humor.
That's all right.
It's like a time travel, and he goes back in time to the 70s. And he's like, no, don't eat that egg. That's going to kill you. Cholesterol. And then the guy's like, no, eggs are good for you.
Well, I think right now they are.
Oh, yeah. Are they in the good books? No, I reckon there's like a secret war between...
It's exactly what Lenny said in The Simpsons.
Shouldn't get...
While it is proven that eggs have high levels of serum cholesterol, it is not clinically proven that they increase your blood cholesterol or something like that.
Oh.
And there's like, one of those egg council freaks got to you. You remember that?
So that's Stonecutters one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I thought you were going to go with I wasn't supposed to get XYZ in my eye.
Generally a good idea to keep egg out of your eye.
Is it?
Yeah. Maybe there's someone who's like...
Do you mean by keep things out of your eye in general, such as egg?
Well, I mean, I'm sure egg as well. But like most things, you should not put in your eye. That's not a health myth. That's a health fact.
I saw this live stream file the other day. So this girl's finished a game of COD or something, right? And she's on stream, and her cat's like sitting on like the top of her chair, and she's like trying to like give her cat a kiss. Cat scratches her, hooks her in the eye with a claw, and she starts bleeding out her eyeball.
Hold on a sec. And speaking of eyes, carrots.
They improve your eyesight?
Except they don't.
But I've been told many times that they have. And in Skyrim, if you use a carrot in alchemy, the last like end effect that you get of carrots is night vision. So why would Skyrim lie to you?
That's true, but when it says use a carrot, it doesn't necessarily mean eating it.
But if you eat it, you get all the effects anyway.
It's actually you stick your carrot in your eye.
You hollow out a carrot and use it as a lens.
Well, that's actually like kind of legit, not with carrots in particular, but you can like focus your vision better by like looking through a little hole like that. What I'm doing, I'm making a little hole with my finger.
Yeah.
And then like you can read, if you don't have glasses, you can use that to focus your vision a bit better.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got fairly good
depends
vision.
how bad your like vision is. I can read without glasses. I don't like it. Like it hurts after a while.
I'm meant to have glasses to use the computer,
and
but
I ate so many carrots. I love carrots. And I've got poor eyesight. Well, I mean, it's not terrible.
You know what we should do, right?
Mm.
You know how our good friends Mitchell and Brian from the...
Oh, Minky and the Brain.
Mike and Brian from hashtag adulting and other stupid ideas.
Yeah.
They want to come down to Australia. We should totally... Because they want to like do they're like doing a GoFundMe where they get tased, right? Yeah. We should totally do that thing where you eat too many carrots and you turn orange.
I think their president already did that. I made fun of his tan.
Wow, low-hanging fruit.
What a fresh take.
Low-hanging fruit.
I'm just edgy like that.
Wow, you're so edgy going after the president. Yeah, we should totally... I would do that. Eating enough carrots to turn me orange.
Like, does it have any health problems other than you're orange?
Oh, scurvy, I don't know. Well, can I make up my entire diet of just carrots and carrot-based foods?
Well, I mean, I think carrots aren't like super calorie heavy, so you can probably just have your regular diet and 8 carrots a day.
I don't know. My diet's pretty calorie heavy.
All right, what if you replace all the meat in your diet with carrots? You get plenty of vitamin C, so you won't get scurvy.
Yeah. All right, cool. That's an idea. We'll put that in there. Also, why does that work? Is it because Carrots are fat soluble
It has a thing in it
as
called...
opposed to water soluble.
Carrots have a chemical in it, and don't laugh, called carotene. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, real original there.
Yeah, geez, guys.
And, or keratin, maybe?
Keratin?
I don't know, but it's
No,
something...
I think keratin. Keratin's with your hair and your nails or something.
Yeah, it might be carotene.
Okay.
Anyway, they didn't come up with, like, orangeade or something. Anyway, they call it keratin. Carotene. And if you eat too much carotene, it, like, changes the pigment of your skin or something.
Huh. Yeah, we should do that.
Or we could just take your liver out and then you'll turn yellow anyway.
Yeah, skip. I'll pass. It's all good. I'll take one for the team and not do it.
Why don't we just take a little bit out and just see what happens?
Does that still kill you?
No, you can just have like that much of your liver left, and like you're still
But
fine.
they won't be able to drink.
Oh, yeah, true. And we need to do in drinking yourself.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Spoiler alert.
We're gonna. You know how the old back in the 60s, there are those guys that they took LSD and went on like spiritual odysseys. Well, we don't have LSD, so what we're going to do is just we're going to see where the night takes us.
No more risky fizzness. That was really good though.
I had a dream last night where that drink was real.
What, you made frisky fizzness?
Risky fizz? No, I didn't actually have a dream, but I woke up this morning and I was just like, I could go for some risky fizzness right now.
I could take some.
And then
LSD.
I was like, oh, it's not real.
I could drink 50 cans in hopes of getting an LSD.
But like, would it work that way, or could you drink like 51 and like you still didn't get one?
Well, statistically, yes, but it's like what we said with the bloody. If we gave like, 50, like we sold 50 cans, you'd get like, and one had, or 60 cans, whatever it was, and one had LSD in it. You'd get like half the people being like, "Oh, I got the LSD."
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't know. It's speaking of LSD, health myths. LSD was once thought to be a healthy thing. Definitely not. Gives you brain damage.
Well, I don't know. I've heard mixed things on it, and they can't really test it because it's not legal anymore. Yeah. And the tests that they did do with it were horrific, and they were just trying to create mind control. You remember McUltra?
No. McUltra?
McUltra.
Is that a McDonald's thing?
No, MK Ultra. I just like to say McUltra because it sounds like
McUltra.
Yeah. No, so the CIA
the year is
basically
1980.
It's 1960.
Yeah, but like it sounds like McUltra.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny McUltra.
He has guns in his knuckles. And when he punches people, he shoots his guns. Coming to a cinema near you. Rated R.
And then you have like the serious scene where he's like, "My hands can only shoot people. How can I ever love?" And then
my hands have never known how to love people.
And then like
put on a full body condom.
No.
Sorry, yeah, go. Sorry, skip that.
And his the love interest is like Cindy Kevlar skin, and she's like, "You can love me, Johnny McUltra." And then like there's a really weird, like completely out of context, Time Cop-esque sex scene. And Van Damme is obviously Johnny McUltra. So he does the splits in the middle of the sex scene. So, you know, Van Damme, he does those epic splits.
Yeah.
So like he does that in the middle of the sex scene.
And the love interest is obviously a chick from the Breakfast Club because that's the only female actor I know from the 80s.
Yeah, and then like, and I guess the villain,
or Cyndi Lauper.
The villain's Jeremy Irons. All right, done.
All right, cool. Hollywood, send us a check. We'll sell it to you.
Johnny McUltra.
Johnny McUltra.
Anyway, the CIA thing, which is actually like really horrifying.
McUltra.
They wanted to McUltra, yeah. They wanted to make mind control,
but
or like
did MK stand for mind control?
Yes,
because
they spelled it with a
CIA,
K.
You got it wrong.
They spelt it with a K because it was like it was the 60s.
Yeah,
yeah. That's when actually that was long before Kool and the Gang. Disregard that. No, okay. So anyway, I don't know why they called it MK Ultra, but That's what they called it. And then they were like, okay, let's make mind control. I don't know if it was like mind control or if they like people on LSD will give up information easier. So it was like an interrogation aid.
Oh, so they just gave it to prisoners?
No. Oh. They gave it to uni students.
Oh, that's right, yeah. And they
put it in their water. Yeah. And like a bunch of them killed themselves. There was one of them, he moved into the woods and started sending bombs in the mail to people. And like he tried to be a, what do you call it? A Luddite?
Luddite.
Yeah, it's like they don't like technology anymore.
Oh, Amish. Like
an Amish, yeah, but I think Amish is a specific like Christian aspect to it.
Yeah, I got that.
Whereas like a Luddite's just someone who rejects technology.
Oh, I thought that was a person that ate metal. But yeah, no,
there is a guy that does that.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think that's all he eats.
I highly doubt it would be. He would need at least some sort of water.
There's water in motor oil, dude.
Yeah, there's also fairly poisonous stuff in motor oil.
What? Oh, just the oil, yeah.
Yeah, the oil itself. Being like... Look, it's black. You shouldn't put anything black in your mouth. Except if it's like Squid Ink Pasta. That's delicious.
Oh, I love Squid Ink Pasta. But do you like the one where it's the pasta with the squid ink like imbued in it, or like the black sauce?
I think it's the Japanese one, the way that the pasta's black as well.
But like also with the black sauce?
Yeah.
Because the black sauce is the best part.
Yeah.
Like I once ordered it and they just gave me like black pasta.
A black plate.
They just give you clear sauce, but the plate's black, so you don't even know.
Yeah, so you just see straight through.
They gave me black pasta, and it was like with what's that like cream sauce? Yeah, I was underwhelmed.
Not the
I was
Napolitano one, or
carbonara.
No, carbonara's red. I don't know. Bolognese, no, it's got meat in it.
Anyway, I was personally offended because I was like,
"How dare
it's supposed to look like it's soaked in an oil spill."
Yeah,
and I mean, like, I guess it did, but like, you know, there's like something about like spill. You just look. It looks like hardcore. You're just eating off this black plate, just drinking this black
liquid and this black stringy pasta.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, no, I like Squid Ink Pasta. It's a hell of expensive though.
Well, yeah, I've only ever had it when someone else is paying for it.
You can't buy that like Coles or Woolies, can you? No, you wouldn't.
Oh, I mean, you can buy like the black pasta, I think. Or
yeah, probably.
I think it's grey. It's not really black.
Yeah, it's not. It's 'cause after you cook it, it goes, yeah.
But I'm sure you could buy like a whole squid with an intact ink pouch.
Yeah, but then you got to milk the squid.
That's the hardest part of being a pescatarian.
It's milking the squid.
Milking the squid every day.
Squid milk. We should replace all milk with squid milk.
Well, I mean, it's ink.
Is milk on your list?
No. Is there something about milk?
Isn't it like...
Well,
no, milk keeps flip-flopping as well, like eggs. Because like they're like, oh, skim milk's not that great. And then full cream is good. And then full cream is bad. And then full cream is good.
Isn't it weird that we drink another animal's milk?
Have you tasted human milk? Well, I mean, recently.
It's kind of tart.
Tart?
Tart, yeah. Like like yogurt.
Yeah.
It tastes a bit like yogurt.
That's disgusting.
You don't like yogurt?
It's got the consistency. I like yogurt. It's got the consistency.
Yogurt's good for you. And incidentally, I think human milk is much better for you than
cow milk.
Cow milk doesn't have lactose in it.
Yeah, I guess.
And that's the one thing. Like, it's mostly just white people that can handle their lactose.
Really?
Yeah. And people whose cultures had drinking milk as a thing.
Huh.
Or who had cheese and stuff like that. So if you go to, so like all throughout Asia, everybody's lactose intolerant.
Really?
Because that's like the normal thing. Humans are meant to be lactose intolerant.
Wow.
And we're just freaky mutants.
Take that, evolution. But speaking of evolution, what's next on your list?
Actually, I did have a milk one. I just looked further.
Oh, okay.
Raw milk.
What do you mean? Unpasteurized milk?
Yeah.
What's pasteurized? Then they just boil it and then they just...
Oh, there's a whole process.
Yeah, pasteurization is just boiling it really hot and then keeping it there until everything dies and then without it cooking or something.
Yeah, I think it's unpasteurized. In fact, I think it's just like straight out of the udder, which is feral, dude.
Yeah, that's gross.
Um,
Because like...
Oh, you're right. Heated to decontaminate it.
Yeah, they boil it
it's,
to not cook it or something.
It's super dangerous. It makes you really sick.
I can't imagine why. It's just... It's just... Look, there's so much bacteria in it.
Let's see what the raw milk benefits are.
Raw milk benefits?
Because I think it's one of those Pete Evans things. Explain to them who Pete Evans is.
Pete Evans is like a... I don't know. I guess you can just Google him. He's an Australian chef that's full on into paleo and stuff, and like, but he goes like hardcore paleo, where like a lot of like I have guys that are I know guys that are paleo. I work with a couple of them, and they're just like, yeah, it's just like a normal diet, except you just don't eat like processed foods unless you do the processing yourself.
Yeah. For
example, like one of the guys I work with, he makes his own mincemeat. So yeah, he makes his own mincemeat.
So he's got the
he's got the mincer, and he just like throws bits of whatever into the mincer, and then just minces his own meat. Oh, I work with him. I work in the same company as him.
Which unbiased source do you want to go with for raw milk?
Wikipedia.
No. Do you want to go with Dr. Axe or nourishedkitchen.com?
Are these both famous?
These are the first two results on Google for raw milk benefits.
Let's go with Dr. Axe, Dr. AX.
Dr. AXE.
Oh, because I was going to say, isn't that just Drax?
Yes.
Isn't that Drax, the guy from the Guardians movie?
Yeah.
That Barry Garrett in his movie? Yeah, Dave Bautista. Have you seen... Oh, you haven't seen it, have you? You haven't seen the Drax joke? I'm going to spoil it for you.
Oh, you've told me already.
What? No, not the Wires Gamora. There's a better one.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm standing so still that I turn invisible and light goes through me. Is it working? I can't remember what the joke is, but he's like, we can still see you, Drax. No, you can't.
Let's have a look here. Reduces allergies.
Does it cure AIDS as well?
Number 2, cures AIDS. No, it helps improve skin health. Helps prevent nutrient deficiencies. You know, another great way to prevent nutrient deficiencies?
Eat nutrients.
You got it. Can be used to make probiotic foods. Like yogurt or kimchi. Or, things that don't kill you.
Like,
well, I mean, I don't know if it kills you, but doesn't contain added sugar or synthetic ingredients.
Yeah, but pasteurization doesn't add anything really either. This is just like this just sounds like a website that people just go to validate their stupidity, you know.
I want to see what Dr. Axe thinks about vaccinations, because that'll really tell us where.
No, yeah, it's just
where he stands.
No, nothing. I was just yeah, I don't know. Like, is it only cow's milk that they do raw, or do they do goat's milk, yak's milk?
I think they pasteurize all milk.
No, but like, do you drink raw? You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know.
What do they use for cheese? Do they pasteurize the milk then do it for cheese, or do they do it first?
There's definitely bacteria involved when you make cheese.
Some cheeses, yeah, but like cheddar
like most
is just
cheese.
like, really?
Yeah.
I thought cheddar was
otherwise it's butter.
Yeah. Ah.
I think.
I have no idea.
Cheese.
All right, while you look that up, what's next on your list?
Okay. Does cold weather give you a cold?
No, the cold forest does.
See, correct. But people still say that.
Really?
Like, wear your jacket, you'll get a cold.
You will get cold, yes.
Now, during the 15 minutes of research I I figured out, well, what I got to, landed on was like, if it's cold, your cold that you already have will get worse.
Yeah, that makes
and that's
sense.
why people think that being cold gives you the cold.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I had a cold, like a pretty bad cold over summer, and like I lost my voice and everything. Like, I mean, I lose my voice always.
Yeah.
Get ready for that this winter, by the way. I'm going to lose my voice, and then we'll have a podcast episode, and then you'll be like, "Get the guy that does the Saturday episode."
All of Katie's friends from uni who are training in that particular field of voice.
Hello to all of Katie's friends that are listening.
She
yeah, they reckon I have some sort of.
They reckon you got a voice disorder.
Yeah, like a voice disability.
Which I don't know. I didn't even notice. You've got a husky voice.
Yeah, but apparently that's bad.
Do you talk out of your stomach?
Yeah, no, I talk out of the no.
Do you talk like this?
Only when I need to.
See, you were struggling with that. I reckon.
No, it's because I'm also like slouching hard, and I'm like.
Yeah, we should do this standing up.
No.
What else we got here about cheese?
Cheese. Is cheese good for you? I ate a lot of cheese. Gemma doesn't like cheese.
Really?
But he eats it on pizza.
But he seems like the kind of guy who would like cheese.
What do you mean? They would like cheese.
That would like cheese.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said wouldn't like cheese. I'm like, what the hell kind of guy doesn't like cheese?
No, that's the thing.
Except for Gemma.
I mean, look, I respect his decision.
But just get some cheese in you.
Although...
He eats it on pizza, though.
I don't often eat cheese on its own. Like, I won't just have a block of cheddar and I'll be like...
Oh, you just won't just, like, eat it like an apple.
Like, if I'm going to have cheese, there'll be, like, some crackers involved, maybe some apricots.
Some hummus.
Yeah, some hummus. Yeah, I guess that would work.
What, you don't like hummus?
No, I love hummus. I just never thought of putting cheese
What,
and
you've
hummus
never done,
together.
like, you put, like, the hummus on the cracker and then you put a bit of cheese on top of it?
And then snort the hummus, yeah.
I mean, being a liquid, good luck with that.
Hold on. I just got to write something down. I had a great idea, a great business idea.
What, just sell hummus as
No,
cocaine. While you do that, what's next on your list?
Well, this is my dad's pet peeve.
Yeah.
My dad is a doctor,
So,
a medical doctor, not like Dr. Axe or Dr. Dre.
or Dr. Oz.
No, he was a renowned cardiologist.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that why he fixes everything now, as opposed to just heart problems?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, here's the thing. Like, he got like commercialized, and people would sell their like vaguely health related products to him, and he'd have to say, "Oh yeah, this product's good."
Did you
Actually, he got fired. He got fired though
from the show?
Yeah, it was back in 2016
Oh wow, really?
because he said his show's on CNN,
Yeah.
and he said that Hillary Clinton really needs to get her health checked out or something like that, and then they fired him like within a week
Wow, really?
for being sexist. Which
But-
like she only occasionally has seizures, and like
Nah, man, that's fine. Don't worry.
she had some minor brain damage, but it's just a bit of brain damage, you know.
Look, who hasn't got a bit of brain damage?
Probably not that many people, actually, I reckon. Like, unless your head is constantly wrapped in bubble wrap. Look, even then, you can get really bad brain damage from just getting hit through
Like
a helmet
sneezing.
repeatedly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
look at O.J. Simpson.
Yeah.
He was a football player,
Yeah, I know.
wears a helmet.
Does he have
Went,
brain
like,
damage? Does he
deranged.
Do we know he has brain damage?
Huh?
Do we know he has brain? Like, has it been proven? Or like a lot of boxers end
it's
up with brain
definitely-
damage.
it's definitely theorized, and like I think if you look at his general demeanor after like recently,
Yeah.
he's a bit like
That may also be prison.
I mean, boxers are a really good example, and actually the amateur boxers,
Yeah.
can get it worse because of the helmets.
Oh wow.
Because people are like,
Because they really knock you around. Yeah.
oh, because he's wearing a helmet. I can go hard.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's what were we saying?
Brain damage.
Yeah, and that's why that they just had their first like bare knuckle boxing match in the States.
Really?
Well, first officially sanctioned one.
Oh.
Because bare knuckle, right? It's because your knuckles aren't taped up and stuck in a glove. You can't punch as hard because it hurts to punch harder.
Huh. Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's actually like a lot more tactical and interesting to watch, but not as long because eventually both boxers break their hands and it's over. I think that's the gist of what happens. But
that'd be interesting.
They don't hurt their head as much, and it's quite a bit safer.
Because it would be a
except
smaller
for your
surface
hands.
area. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're probably going to get real messed up hands by the end of their
Yeah, they're
careers,
probably going to have like the hands that look like that. They would like the knuckle like comes up and out like that, and then like the knuckle like turns like that.
Yeah, like they'll actually have the knuckle sticking out, and as they bend their fingers, the skin just goes up and down around it. Like it's like it'll be like Wolverine.
Have you seen the
like the shittest Wolverine
like the
ever?
T-junction knuckles? Where like when you like they'll like pretend assume that's a knuckle.
Yeah,
this is really bad. Like, this is an audio podcast, but like so they'll stand out straight, but when they bend it, it'll go like that, and it'll end up like a T-junction when they're.
Do people have that?
Yeah, people have that. Yeah.
That's terrifying.
I've seen a bunch. It usually happens with older people, where like the knuckle will. So when it'll usually go. They'll pull it and they're like, because they have the muscles sit or something.
Yeah, bones
and because they've just been doing that for their life, it just happens. Or it's like
I was like that. What was that? What was that double-jointed?
Double-jointed?
Double-gendered kid. No, the double-jointed kid. You remember that kid in our year who had double joints?
He had loose joints because double jointed isn't a thing, isn't that? Isn't that just like if you're really loose? Like I can do that with like my finger, where it's like that means that knuckle's loose. Whereas like, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was loose jointed, not double jointed.
I don't know. You're probably right. That sounds like something I've read somewhere.
Speaking of loose joints, left-handed cigarettes. Sorry, that's a. All right, you know how there's like the funny names for marijuana.
Oh yeah,
it's like the devil's cabbage, or the.
I like the devil's cabbage.
Or what is it? No, jazz cabbage and devil's lettuce. Left-handed cigarette is what I heard this week.
That's a good one.
Yeah. But yeah, speaking of left-handed cigarettes, the next one is. Is there a marijuana-related one? I guess there is.
Multivitamins?
Yeah, they taste really good. They're just lollies, aren't they?
Well, I mean, now they are. I think they just started as tablets.
Oh.
And they're not really good for you.
Don't you just get your vitamins through your food anyway?
Well, yeah, if you eat properly. But the thing is, even if you take the other ones, the way it's like... the proportions of how much of everything's in it.
Yeah.
Like, it can really throw your blood around or something. I got a blood test once when I was taking Centrum.
Yeah. Centrum for men.
Centrum. The what's it called? What's the
Centrum
slogan?
for men, the smarter choice.
Yeah, let's just go the smarter
I think
choice.
it is actually that.
You might be right, yeah. Anyway, and I had like abnormally high vitamin B12 levels.
Yeah.
And like the direction said, take one a day as directed.
Directed.
And I had like abnormally high B12 levels, and then my doctor was just like, "Yeah, get off the stop." He didn't even ask me if I was taking multivitamins. He said, "Stop taking multivitamins."
I mean, yeah, I don't know. If you get it normally, why do you need it? Like, I mean, I assume if you're, like, eating, like, just garbage constantly.
But even then, it's like, it's not going to help you that much.
Yeah, because, like, I don't know, like, chips are just potatoes.
Oh, but the potatoes with all the, like, actual nutrients that potatoes have, excuse me, taken out.
Yeah, that's the thing with deep frying. People don't realize that chips are just fries or just potatoes. Yes, and deep frying literally destroys all those nutrients.
And it's always the bad oil that they fry it in. It's like peanut oil or something.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not now because of allergies and stuff. You know, it's only Australia that's got like, well, it's mainly Australia that's got like everybody's allergic to peanuts.
Really?
Not everybody, but like
I thought peanut.
We've got a strangely high rate of anaphylactic people.
Wow. But in the movie we watched last night, there was a girl that was allergic to nuts.
And spoiler alert.
If you have any intention of watching Hereditary,
2018.
Skip, like, I don't know, like a minute in. I don't know, you'll figure it out.
We won't talk about it for that long. But, like, she's so allergic to nuts that her head fell off.
Yeah.
I mean, it had something to do with that telegraph pole that she hit, but that was a messed up movie. Like, disturbing messed up, not like...
Yeah, it wasn't... It's
a monster, boo.
It was like... Boo, I'm a monster. It's like... Yeah, it was a psychological horror, yeah.
It's just like, death, despair, decrepit.
Decrepit?
I don't know.
Doesn't that just mean frail?
I think it does, yeah.
Well, there's grandma in it.
Yeah, and she didn't have a head either.
That's right, she didn't. That was... No, I won't go into the movie because I have my reservations about it.
Yeah. It wasn't what I was expecting, but I liked what it was, but I like those weird movies too.
Oh, it wasn't what I was expecting either, which, I mean, sort of brought it back, but it was okay, I guess. I don't know. If I wasn't dragged to see it, I wouldn't have seen it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, spoilers end here.
Spoilers end here. Skip here. I don't know. How do they... No, whatever. Now, if you didn't skip to the end of spoiler-free part, you don't need to see the movie anymore.
Did I end up saying the thing that this is the pet peeve of my dad? I didn't.
Wasn't it multivitamins?
No, it wasn't multivitamins. Oh. I don't even know how we got off that.
Oh.
He got so many people who don't get the flu shot because they think it gives you the flu.
Well, it gives you a slightly refined version of the flu.
Except it doesn't. That's not how that vaccine works. It's not... Because, like, some vaccines, it's like they give you the dead virus. And then your body
fights it off. And
your body learns how to fight the virus by killing the dead virus.
Yeah.
But, like, that's not... I don't know how the flu vaccine works. But that's not how it works.
Oh, okay.
So, like, it doesn't contain any actual, like, live flu virus... Like intact flu virus or anything like that in it. It might be like it has like pieces of flu virus or something.
I don't know.
I don't really know how it works.
But see, that's the thing. I get the flu shot every year, but I see that many sick people that just at work that just come to my desk and they're like, I end up getting it anyway. Everyone ends up getting it anyway because we just see that many people from that many different countries.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you really got to get it like way before winter.
Yeah, you got to get it in like April
because like it takes a while to take effect anyway. Yeah. So you can still catch it. Because I think people think like, oh, okay, if I have it now, I can go hang out at the flu home down the road and
the flu hospital, yeah,
the flu hospital, and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Although I don't actually get the flu shot. I always forget. I mean to get it, but then
I get it free through work.
I got it from when the...
Katie's.
Do you remember when the swine flu thing happened?
Yeah.
I got the flu shot when swine flu happened.
Did you get swine flu?
I don't think I caught swine flu, but I did catch the flu.
Oh. Wasn't swine flu just like a whatever one?
No, because remember we were on that cadet camp and we had the flu outbreak?
Oh, that's right, yeah, and they were like, oh, it could be swine flu.
I mean,
People have been having sex with pigs.
I don't think it was, but...
Yeah, it really wasn't. It was probably just an excuse to go home.
Like, I mean, I saw some kids with, like, death-level flu. No, I'm not joking. Like, flu that... If this was China, they would have died. Sort of flu.
Yeah.
Or, like, any other country in the world.
I thought, like, which was the... Swine flu was just, like, the one. But, like...
I thought it was bird flu was
bird flu was the big one, yeah. No, bird flu was the big one. There was, like, people throwing themselves out hospital buildings in Asia because they had bird flu.
What?
Yeah, man.
What, they thought they were... No, that's not how
They thought they were birds, yeah.
That's not how it works.
And they just ran around shooting on people's cars. It's a thing that birds do very often.
I was going to make an India joke just then, but no.
No, it was only in Southeast Asia. Actually, you know what's a funny disease? This is going back like 15 years now, but like SARS.
Oh, I remember SARS.
I mean, it wasn't funny. Thousands of people died. But it was called severe acute respiratory syndrome, right? Severe and acute mean the same thing.
Sort of.
Sort of. But I reckon they just put the S there.
So it was an arse.
So I was like, I mean...
Well, why didn't they call it SRS?
Because that's self-responding something or other.
People are like, what's it called? And they're like, oh, SRS. And they're like, are you serious?
Oh, serious, bro? Is that a serious disease? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I remember when swine flu came around, people were like, because we were at school, kids went around to sick bay being like, oh, I think I've got swine flu. And then, like, the lady was like, I knew the lady pretty well because I usually just get injured.
Yeah.
And she used to be like, get the hell out of my sick bay. You don't have swine flu. And she would give them like the face mask that Asians wear, and then be like, get back to class.
We had a lot of kids show up with the face mask to school. Yeah,
I know. We also really didn't. They don't do much.
They don't do much if you're dumb.
I mean,
and most people are. Most people don't really realize like it's your hands that's like you might not. It'll stop you from spreading it to other people, probably. Except maybe not, because if you still wipe your nose.
Yeah, you're not just going to let your nose run.
If any of it gets onto your hands, that mask is useless.
Yeah, because like, if you think like, there's a lot of people like coming into winter, and we have a rather high Chinese and Korean population near where I work, and they'll come in and then they'll have the mask on, but they'll like take the mask off to talk to me, and then like put it back on, and like while they're talking, they'll like move it around. I'm like,
now it's all over their hands.
I'm like, no, that's not your mask. You can speak through a mask. It's just cloth.
It's literally, it's like a surgeon's mask. It's literally designed so that you can be heard clearly through it.
Yeah, it's cloth. Like, watch, I'm going to speak through cloth right now. And you can't tell a difference, can you? I can't tell.
That was a bit less like bass.
Oh.
I don't know, your voice does sound slightly different in my headphones, but...
Well, yeah, you know what I mean?
But it's like, not unclear.
Yeah, it's not just like... It's not unclear.
Yeah, that's just annoying.
Okay, cool. We're going to do the rest of the podcast like this, all right?
All right, I'll do it like this. And then we could double down on the annoying. Let's not do that.
We should do an April Fool's podcast like that. Just be really far away from the microphones and just be like, so the topic here tonight is...
See, that's probably not even audible because I've got the volume is... It's so weird. The volume was absolutely cooked the other night.
Yeah, with Ronnie it was right. It's pretty loud. I don't know.
And then like now it's... Anyway.
Yeah, computers. You know what? Also computers.
The next topic.
The next topic, which is...
Okay, what have we got here? Okay, I've got 3 ones left.
Yeah. What time
I'll let you pick one because we got to get to in business yourself.
which I didn't bring up, is no.
No, I got a great one.
I got a good one.
Yep. And it's one that you're going to like constantly deconstruct and poke holes in. So. All right,
My favorite.
Do you want to talk about detox diets, 10% of your brain, or running being bad for your knees?
Let's do 10% of your brain, because I liked the movie Limitless and the TV show Limitless in turn.
I liked it, except like as soon as they're like, you only use 10% of your brain, and then I was like, that's not true. The rest of this movie is bullshit because...
No, but the idea that you could take a drug just to unlock everything.
You can. It's called strychnine.
What?
Strychnine. They use it to kill rats, but it does turn your entire brain on. It's called a seizure.
No, that's firing too fast.
That's 100% of your brain, dude.
Yeah. Duh. But imagine what you could think while having a seizure.
Do you reckon that's why...
Do they really have a rat poison that just causes rats to have seizures and die?
I think that's what it does to rats too, but it definitely does that to humans.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, that's horrifying. Just being like, you just like walking around and just seeing this rat just like... Ugh.
Well, here's the thing. We have a blood pressure medication called warfarin.
Yes.
That's a rat poison.
Yeah, my mum was on it for a while for blood thinners.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, no, my grandma was on it for a while too.
Yeah.
And then it made her blood too thin, and they took her off it.
No, it's so good. It just makes it go faster.
Yeah. Oh, and that's actually exactly how it kills the rat. It just turns them into liquid, basically.
Oh.
Well, not really. It makes their blood so thin that it's useless.
Oh, so they suffocate. Wow.
Yeah, because like the same amount that would make a person's
That's
blood...
That's not horrifying at all.
Yeah.
Like the way we kill pests...
It's messed up how we kill pests.
Well, okay, insects are different. Insects are different.
We just kill them with nerve gas.
Whatever. But like, there was a... we had mice a few years ago at home, and whatever parent didn't want to buy mouse traps, so they just looked up how to make a makeshift mouse trap. What they did, they get a bucket,
yeah,
and then you put like a toilet roll,
yeah,
and you put a bit of cheese in the end, and you make it so that they have to walk far enough into the toilet roll, and so then they fall in the bucket, which is filled with water, and they just drown.
Well, they say that's one of the nicest ways to go. Like, the most peaceful way to go is to drown.
Nah, burn it. Setting yourself on fire.
You know what's the least peaceful?
What?
Getting your head crushed by a giant steel lever as you're trying to eat some cheese.
Just trying to get some cheese, man. All right, I waffled on topic. What was the 10% of your brain? Like, I thought it was like you have access to 10% of your brain. Like the other 100% is, or 90% is, like mind control and super speed and super strength. And
I mean, that's a nice idea, but no, it's like
Iron Man suit.
You use like different amounts of your brain depending on what you're doing, and like you use a lot of your brain when you're having a seizure, like almost all of it. But like, because like sometimes you see someone. Well,
having a seizure.
We don't often see people having seizures, but in like a medical show house, someone's having a seizure. Sometimes they're doing that.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they're doing like, right?
Yeah.
Ignore the noise. That was very inappropriate. So like sometimes you can have a seizure in one half of your brain. And then sometimes you can have a seizure on both sides of your brain.
Oh.
And then there's people who, because they have seizures so often in both sides of their brain, they get the center of their brain cut. And then they've just got two separate half brains in their head. And like their right hand can do stuff that their left hand doesn't know about. Sort of thing.
That's not a thing.
That's a thing.
No, it's not.
Ask my dad afterwards.
All right, I will.
Yeah, do.
Fun. Good. Fun.
It makes you really good at piano. Actually, no, it makes you terrible at piano because you can't coordinate your left and right hand.
Yeah. That's silly.
Yeah. I was like, okay, the story my dad told me is like they did studies on people who had their hemisphere like cut right?
Yeah.
And then they'd write with one half of their brain. And that they get him to, like, okay, solve some maths problems with whichever hand is the one associated with the rational, the part of your brain that's got the rational part in it, like the maths part in it.
Yeah.
And like they couldn't solve the maths problems, and then their other hand is like trying to grab the pencil.
Wow.
Yeah.
How does that?
Because there's no like there's no cross communication anymore.
Yeah, is that like what is it, phantom hand syndrome or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Where it's like your hand is like one of your hands isn't your hand, it's someone else's. No, but like, you know what I mean?
No, because it's like when you're like the designated kicker on a rugby team, and then like you've injured your ankle, so they're like, "Oh, just let the prop forward take the goal kick." And then you're just like sitting there with your broken ankle watching the prop forward about to shank it. And then you're like, no. And they're like, no, it's still good. Let me on.
We used to when I played rugby in school, we used to let one of our props kick. Basically,
if you were dominating the game, you'd just let everybody have a chance at kicking the goal.
We dominated that season. No, because our regular kicker didn't have the power to get it there. So we gave it to the prop just with these like massive calves and like these like thighs the size of tree trunks just to like get the ball there, because it was like when it was from like the sideline.
That's the
We
thing.
were like 14 at the time. It's hard, you know.
As a recovering overweight person, I wouldn't say I was a bit chubby. Anyway, as a recovering fat guy, I still have the legs that carried me around when I was like 100 kilos. So
Yeah,
I've got
sense.
like disproportionately powerful legs to like my current weight.
Yeah, my calves at the moment, because I stand all day, my calves are off the chain, as it were.
You know how they have standing desks and sitting desks?
I have a standing desk.
They should do like squatting desks. That way you can get your glutes in there too.
Like the Asian squat desk, where you're like...
It's
not a racist
I thought it was a
thing.
Slavic thing.
Oh, they do it too, but like Asians do it as well, because there was something about like they don't have enough chairs in the metropolitan areas in Asia.
Well,
Or
I remember.
places to sit.
I remember there was like in cadet camp, there was a couple of like Asian kids in my platoon,
Yeah,
and they were all like mostly
Careful.
kept to themselves.
careful.
Okay.
Yeah, I get it.
Anyway, it was dinner time.
Yeah, I was
And I was
what
like
is this,
supervising
Alpha
them, and they were all doing the Asian squat, sitting around cooking like 2-minute noodles with no English on the packet. And I was like, could you... This is why, like, Pauline Hanson has her party. You can't, like... If Pauline Hanson was here, she'd be wrapped in the Australian flag mocking you for, like, how Asian you look. Now, I don't do that because I'm a good person.
Yeah. Was this in Alpha or Charlie? Because I was with you. Oh no, this would have been after when we were rank. Because then
You were there. Bravo?
we were in Alpha and Charlie.
No, and then we were in Bravo when we were ranked.
That's right. Yeah, it was because our names were really close. We had the other guy, whatever, I can't remember his name. But I remember that. And we had And then they put all that. Yeah, that's right.
But it was it was like the really good ramen.
Yeah,
That's my test. There's like, if there's no English on the packet, that's good ramen.
or if there's no expiry date,
Yeah.
no import sticker. Speaking of imports, is it time for a business yourself?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Good.
Business. You're up. Finance. Marketing. And big on your portfolio.
Okay, do you want to hear my idea?
More than anything.
Okay. So everyone likes hummus, right?
Yeah.
Most normal people like hummus, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But hummus is perishable.
Yeah.
Powdered hummus.
Okay.
You know how you got powdered eggs and powdered milk?
So, hummus, from memory, is mostly oil.
Yep.
So you would mix it with water or oil?
Oh, you'd have to have like crystallized fat in the powder or something like that. I'm sure you could do it.
Okay.
Powdered milk has fat in it.
Yeah.
Oil is fat.
Yeah, but like it would just taste like really thick, gross water because the oil gives it a taste. Look.
No, you put oil in the powder.
I thought you couldn't dry out oil. I thought that was the point of oil. It stays moist. Are you Googling powdered hummus right now?
Someone invented it in 2012. Oh, it's too late. 6 years too late.
I mean, all we have to do is just travel back in time and murder their family. I don't know.
I mean, I feel that's a bit extreme. Why don't we just travel back in time and invent?
You gotta erase all evidence of them.
Oh, there's powdered guacamole too. Powdered honey.
Guacamole.
Oh, here's one. Powdered water.
What do you add to it to make it unwater?
Saliva.
That's so stupid.
No, you chuck the crystals in your mouth and it turns into water, and then you drink that.
That's so stupid. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
It's kind of dumb.
It's so stupid.
It sounds dumb, but apparently it's...
Why don't you just carry water?
Powdered cheese, powdered soy sauce. Then I think they've powdered everything.
Yeah, they would.
All right, so unpowdered powdered hummus.
So just hummus.
Yeah, let's make a hummus company.
I mean, yeah.
There's always going to be demand for hummus. Especially with that like orange stuff in it.
Ronald left a big bucket of hummus at Katie's party on Saturday night.
How big?
Oh, it was like a tub. It was like that, but like that. Like, I don't know, liter and a half, 2 liters.
I reckon that was like the third one, and he had 2, and he was like, "Oh no, I think I'm full tonight." He just
was just
no.
like,
I saw him. Yeah, he was reaching in with his hand and just
like a bear in a pot of honey.
Yeah, scooping out hummus, shoveling it in his mouth. It was glorious.
Do bears really eat honey?
I mean, I'm sure that if they found honey, they'd like it, but I don't think they do. I think they eat fruit.
Oh, really? I thought they ate salmon.
All right, okay.
Are bears?
Brown bears eat mostly fruit.
Yeah.
No. Black bears eat mostly.
Whoa.
African American. Black bears, they eat mostly fruit, I think, but they will eat meat if they get desperate.
Oh.
Brown bears eat mostly meat. So if you get a black bear and you eat it, it's really delicious.
What are the different? Is that the only 2 kinds of bear? And there's polar bear.
No, they can't eat. They can only eat meat.
Yeah.
Because there's.
Well, they just grow it themselves.
Well, grow meat.
No, grow the fruit in the polar.
Yeah, in the polar region now. I don't know.
Are they in the North Pole or South Pole? South Pole.
North Pole.
North Pole.
Penguins are in the South Pole.
South Pole, that's right.
And yeah, polar bears are in the North Pole. But I think everything else, there's like... Oh, and there's no puffins in the South Pole.
The hell's a puffin?
No, it's a weird looking bird. It's the North Pole's pathetic answer to the penguin.
Yeah, that's right, North Pole. What are you going to do, Northern Hemisphere?
Yeah, we got the best pole.
Yeah, we got puffins.
We got the best pole. We got the best America.
Got the best hemisphere.
Well, I mean, it'll be pretty good soon.
It's an up and coming America.
Yeah, it's like, be ready for it. Oh, we got all the cool animals down here.
Yeah, man.
Lions, giraffes, because of Africa, the southern hemisphere.
Well, South Africa, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, isn't...
Oh, half of it's in the southern hemisphere.
Isn't
the good half is in the southern hemisphere. The northern part of Africa is all desert
aren't all
and
the
stuff.
animals in the south or close to the south?
Let's just say they are.
All right, cool. We got them. Cool.
Yeah. And like gorillas, monkeys, right? We got all that stuff. We got those dope-ass turtles in the like Galapagos turtles where they got the long necks.
Oh, yeah, the guy from... The one from...
David Attenborough loves them so much.
Yeah, Charles Darwin's turtle died a few years ago.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and kangaroos.
Kangaroos. frill neck lizards.
Platypus. We've got the only 2 egg-laying mammals in the world.
What's the other one?
Echidna.
Ah, yeah. We got sugar gliders.
We got those giant bats.
Flying foxes.
Well, they're
they sound faker if you call them a flying fox.
Yeah, because like Americans are just like, well, how can a fox fly?
Foxes are dogs. How can they fly?
And they're not really dogs.
Really?
I mean, they sort of are dogs, but like they're more like a rodent than a dog.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But
dingoes,
like flying fox, right? Do you know what it's actually classified as?
What?
And this sounds way cooler. Megabat.
Megabat.
Yeah, they're megabats.
That's pretty sick.
Right?
We've got both types of crocs here.
Yeah.
They
don't know what are they, alligators?
Wow, look at that. Look at those stumpy little noses. You need little big old pointy ones.
Yeah. Like who would win? An alligator or a crocodile?
Very much a crocodile because they're twice the size at full length.
Like a crocodile could probably eat an alligator whole.
Well, like, I don't know. I gotta look this up because
we don't have bears though. That's the one. Like, I'm kind of gutted we don't have bears. I like bears.
we have koala bears.
They're not bears.
Yeah, I know, it's a joke.
But-
1%. Biggest alligator. Hold on. Biggest alligator ever caught. All right, come on, hurry up. 15 feet 9 inches. What is that?
Well, that's a monster gator.
All right,
That's nothing. We got 12 meters. All right, that's like 5 meters, I think.
Crocodile ever caught. 20 feet. 3 inches. All right, well, you died. Goodbye.
Yeah, there's no.
No, my phone died.
Oh, right. Yeah. So, like, I don't know.
Yeah, ours is
Come at me,
bigger,
northern hemisphere.
Yeah, come at us, northern hemisphere.
I mean, okay, right now they seem to be playing rugby better than us in general.
Well,
but we still
New
have the
Zealand
best rugby team.
New Zealand just beat France twice, whereas it's 1-1 for Ireland, Australia.
But like South Africa, Argentina, and Australia are all playing worse than a lot of the northern hemisphere teams. Is my point.
Yeah, but New Zealand's.
We've got the GOAT.
We've got the most dominant rugby team of
the
all
Michael
time.
the Michael Jordan of rugby union
teams.
is a team. Like, you know what I mean?
They're not actually. You know, I read a thing.
They're like the '90s Chicago Bulls, but for all eternity.
Look, it's just the Harlem Globetrotters of rugby, except with
They're a
less-
novelty team.
No, they're not. I thought they were just.
No, they're not a real team.
Oh, I thought they were the best team ever.
No, well,
All right, we have Team USA
Okay.
for basketball.
oh yeah, that's basically the best basketball
For
team
rugby
ever.
team. For rugby team. Yeah, rugby union.
You know, and when there's no Olympics on, you know what they call Team USA?
What?
All Stars.
Yeah.
They have because they're All Stars match. That's actually where Marvin Gaye sang his version of the national anthem.
Oh, thanks for coming in and doing that, Marv, again. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Real appreciate it.
Like the original time, obviously he performed it again for us.
Yeah, he redid it again. When we put that studio seating in the... Not studio, stadium seating in the studio.
Yeah. Sorry, I
Yes.
got distracted by a
Oh,
message.
I thought you were going to bring up another business idea. I know, I didn't say one, because I do not have one.
Oh, do you have one?
No, I do not.
Oh.
I thought of one before.
What
and
if
it
we
was-
sold tickets to our podcast? And we sell like 3 tickets because at 1, 2. Oh, we could use the kiddie chairs too.
Why don't we just sell tickets and then just be like, stream it on Instagram to those people?
That's easier.
All 3.
Oh, they do have live podcasts.
I know, but like...
But yeah, that would be much easier. Anyway, we'll figure that
Look,
out.
well, spoiler alert. How are we going for time? I can't see it from here.
We're almost at an hour and 10.
Okay, you want to wrap it up?
Let's wrap this up.
Okay,
Always remember to wrap it.
all right, drop a beat.
Boom.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go through the socials. We got the Instagram. Go follow us on that. I'm gonna stop.
Sorry, phone's ringing.
Do you want to do that, and then I'll...
Well, it's just really, yeah.
All right. All right, we're back.
All right, now we're going to do the trap beat.
I'm not gonna rap over it.
All right. Just do the wrap up then.
All right, look, we have Facebook. Go follow us on that. It's pretty straightforward. It's Smarten Yourself. If you just Google and Smarten Yourself, you'll find us. We're the only in Smarten Yourselves. We have Twitter. Follow us on that. We don't put much up. We really only use that to interact with other people. Instagram, I don't know, we'll put a photo on that eventually. I mean, we've got photos there. I just don't do it a lot, and like, follow Ronald at the Ronald.
Tell him how much of a
shining member of society he is.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. What else do we have? I don't know. We got YouTube. Go follow us. Go sub to us on YouTube if you want to.
Yeah. Maybe if we have more subscribers, they won't strike us every time we put a podcast up.
We didn't get struck for the last one.
Oh, didn't we?
No, we didn't.
Oh, excellent.
Maybe they're getting it through their bloody computer ass head. Yeah, look, we'll be putting some stuff up on there. We're coming up to episode 20. We're going to make it slightly larger. Bigger, badder, smarter, faster. Better, faster, smarter.
Makes us better, faster. I don't know.
No, that's going to be the title.
Look, you can be my Black Kate Moss tonight.
Yes. Maybe we can get lost tonight. I don't know what the rest of them.
Oh, that's all right.
Okay. Yeah, go follow us on those, or follow or like us or whatever. And that's us. Sign off, Michael, from over there.
Stay smart.
Thank you.